Hello, you amazing people. It is Riley LH here again, and we are back with the green Miata. As you can see, he's already taken apart a bit, but we're actually finally painting this car. As you can see, this car's paint is terrible. Someone decided to paint it, and their inspiration was a Lotus. As you can see, they have Lotus written on the trunk. I don't want this car Lotus anymore. I want it the factory OEM red, so I'm going to be repainting this whole car. I'm going to take it one piece at a time until I get to the main body of the car. Then I'll paint that all together in a garage. I've been pushing this job off for way too long. It's one of those jobs I've been dreading because it's kind of just a very annoying job. It is satisfying because I do like sanding, I do like painting. It's just very tedious, but it is finally warm here in Virginia. So no more excuses. I gotta get this thing painted so I can get it sold. The Miata market is extremely high right now, so if I don't sell it now, oh god. So we're gonna go ahead and take off the hood and we're gonna start painting the hood. I already did do the headlight covers. Those turned out really good, and I got all the paint figured out and how many layers I'm gonna do. So now start working on the main portions of the car. We're gonna pull this hood off. It needs to come off anyways because the alignment is horrible. Whoever aligned this hood had no care in the world. So we're gonna take it off, realign it, repaint it. Because we are gonna be running a no hood for like a day or two, I do wanna be safe, so I'm gonna be putting some bags over to the distributor and also near the airbox inlet so we're not letting air in. Letting water in there. So we don't wanna get water all up in our filter and then have it be soaked and sucked into the engine and hydrolock this thing. So even though a little bit of water isn't gonna hydrolock it, it's better to be safe than sorry. So we're just gonna cover up the distributor, make sure no water's getting on it. Okay, so now that all the vital stuff is covered, we can take this hood inside, which is actually extremely light, and we can go and start painting it. Okay, as you can see, the hood is sanded. It's all smooth to the touch. I feel no high or low spots. Feels really nice and smooth. So I'm gonna take the hood outside, pressure wash it as well. I'm gonna clean this room because the woodworking room, it's also the painting room. It's just the all around work room, so it gets no love. Yeah, it's extremely dirty in here, and I don't want to be painting in this. Especially now that I've been sanding as long as I have, so I'm gonna go clean and reorganize this room. So instead of going through that long process, let's just snap through it. Okay, so now the room and the hood is cleaned, so we can actually lay down some paint. I also let my paint sit in some hot water for a little bit, so we'll go and make sure it is spraying out evenly and as best as it can. So instead of delaying, let's go ahead and put on the first coat of primer. Okay, so whilst we're waiting for the hood to dry, let's go ahead and get off this bumper, get it sanded down, so once the hood is dry, we can start painting it. Okay, so now that we got the bumper off, we're gonna go ahead and start sanding. Okay, so now that the bumper is sanded and cleaned and our paint's ready to go, we're gonna go ahead and chuck on our primer. Okay, so now that our primer is dry, we're gonna add the color. I'm really excited to see the bumper red. I feel like that's the thing that's really gonna make this stand out. And I'm excited to get it on the car and see what it looks like. So let's go ahead and stop pushing it off. Let's make it red. So I got half the car sanded down, then I remembered I'm a content creator. So we're gonna go ahead and start sanding the other side. This finishing panel I am gonna do by hand because I don't want to snap this. You can see it's already cracked there and it will continue to crack if I put all the pressure on it with the palm sander. So now let's get this ugly green paint off the rest of the car so it can finally be red. So you can see we got the whole car sanded down, but now we're gonna get out the stint. On the fender, you can see how wrinkled it is there. We're gonna try to hammer most of that out and then do a light coat of Bondo over. And then we're gonna go and try to pull this dent in the door out as much as we can and try not to use any Bondo. So you can see we missed a couple chapters. The car is done. Now I had a lot of corrupted footage, so you guys missed me actually painting the car, but I did 2 coats of base, 4 coats of color, and it looks amazing. Like, that shine is insane, and the paint is extremely dirty right now too. So this doesn't even put into justice of what it looks like when it's washed and clean. So the question is, should you guys spray paint your cars? Yes. If you guys are trying to save some extra money, gain some skills, and aren't going to be painting a bunch of cars, yeah, just spray paint it. If you put the proper time and effort into it, it will look really good. But if you're going to be doing a lot of cars, I would suggest just going ahead and investing in the proper equipment like a air compressor and a paint gun, but it's not necessarily needed. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, like, subscribe. I hope you guys have a great day. See you guys all next time. Peace out.